Welcome back to Dredge and the mildly concerning fishing adventure. Last time we left off, we were at the swamp. We didn't really get much done here, if I remember correctly. Let's take stock of everything we got going on here. So we've got the Fathomless Winch, we got the Versatile Rod, some okay engines, and a tungsten floodlight. So, if I remember correctly, looks like the end of a day of fishing. Kind of, not really dating the video, but like, showing that there was a gap in recording between the previous uploaded video and this one. I'm just trying to get my bearings here a little bit. I got 600 bucks, it looked like. Okay. Cosmetics and the quest item that I don't have a quest for yet. I remember that. So you're reading a book. Courses we have. Huh. Okay. Catch rare fish and then find the last two relics. Okay. Yeah, basically, we just need to start exploring the swamp area. Are we panicked at all? I don't think so. Let's go to daytime. Get a nice fresh start. Good idea. Okay, so, yeah, we're just on the outside of the swamp here. We didn't really get into this at all last time, so I really don't know what to expect in this area. That's certainly interesting. R. Huh? Specific mangrove fish. Very cool. Oops. It's kind of annoying to position. No, I'm actually gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to get bogged down too hard here on the first day in here. For a trap thing. There's a stinky fish here though, so I'm pretty interested in that. Urgent fish. Okay. Where's the stinky one? Oh, there it is. Vortex Interloper. Ugh. The way it shakes. It's an impressive kind of gross. Alright, inventory's already almost full. We haven't really done anything, so let's take a look. I don't see going under that as a good idea, so I'm going to refrain. I bet you I can blow this open. I guess that's the, yeah, you can blow that up. Okay. Dock over here. Campsite. A large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. He only has one arm. Stranger, airman. Stranger, from that look on your face. Oh, this is the guy from the plane wreck. I assume that the dog tag is his as well. From that look on your face, I'd say you've encountered the local wretches. No? I don't know what you mean. Take a seat. You're joining by the fire. I've been trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. The boys called them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things. Do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? A number of us went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here under the boughs of this great tree. But it offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled. picked off by the fiends in the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? Yeah, sure, dude. I figured you'd be up for it. You have the look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. Okay, how are you gonna honor them? With their dog tags? Found a few other dog tags up on the tree behind me. Yep, there it is. It seemed fitting enough. But I've only got tags from the ones You must understand, I never found all of their bodies. If you happen to find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads that you might find useful. Here, take this one, in good faith. I'll give you more for each tag you bring me. Hell yeah, research cards. Tell me about the mine suckers. Devilish creatures, through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching their terrible song. First time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloodied scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. Their senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. But time doesn't pass when I don't move. Maybe it does with them, I don't know. Okay, well, that's everything I need. So, first off, I have one of your dog tags. Leave that to you. I found a dog tag. There you go, dude. Thank you. I'll hang them on a tree here as promised. Hell yeah. Okay, so he's gonna give us a research part per dog tag we find. That's pretty big. I can drop off the fish here so I can deal with them later. Free my inventory again. Let's move on. It's only just past noon, so. Yeah, I haven't seen the fiends that he's talking about. Mine sucker boys. I should have grabbed an explosive. I'll do it next time I'm over here. Yeah, I haven't run into them at all yet, so it's kind of a... You know, he's like telling me about these things like, oh, you should have... Harpin. You've seen them, I know. And I'm like, no, dude. I mean, I'm sure I'll run into them before long, right? For 30. Probably tonight, honestly, as I'm out doing shit. Ooh. The areas are kind of complicated with like how it goes in and out. It's not very straightforward. Try and get back to the traveling merchant to sell these fish. Okay, so that's one of them, I guess. So yeah, the instant it was nighttime, that happened. Place might be a bit more dangerous than the previous locations at nighttime. Okay, I don't remember if I actually have to have all this stuff in my inventory to sell it. I think I do. Oh, whatever. Fish market. Not bad. How much is this thing worth? 73. 23, 29, 29, 26. All about the same, really, except for, of course, the vortex interloper. I didn't actually read the description. A slow swirl twists its body, stretching it towards an unseen dimension. Nice. I like that. Okay, yeah, I can just, sell from here. These things, these gar, are worth a lot. 42. I mean, they have an additional slot, but one additional slot for an extra 20 bucks seems pretty worth it to me. Okay, so I'm gonna head back in, probably, so let's take an explosive. Okay. what was I working towards next time, like, last time I played? So I've already got the versatile rod. I don't really need to worry about any of this stuff. I should take a look at the... Well, obviously I'm working towards the new hull, which I'm pretty close to. Research. This is what I want to look at. So there's the harvesting platform, which is kind of like... I mean, this would be nice after I visited the unique locations that require, like, volcanic and mangrove, right? So once I'm done this mangrove place in the volcanic island, I could probably switch to the harvesting platform, because it gives a way higher fishing speed. But, of course, it doesn't have access to the stuff that this does. And then if I was, like, ignoring Abyssal and Hadal, I could just remove the, winch, and then just run just the harvesting platform if I needed to make, like, a ton of money. That might be a consideration, but not for right now. I could get the twin jet drive engine, which is pretty dang good at 52.5 knots. Whether find outboard. That's a consideration, and then I've got, like, better crab pots, which I do want to get eventually, because crab pots seem to be pretty damn good, and I need a lot of the crabs if I want to do any of the cosmetics stuff. Not to mention there's, you know, variants that I'd like to get. Or trolling nets. The silt filtering troll net would be good, considering that I'm actually, you know, here. 12 per day is a lot of money. This is just coastal oceanic, so, like, if I wanted to... This could be a lot of extra money I could get just, like, passively. But then well, yeah, because I have no reason to have the... Oh, no, I do need the Fathomless Winch, because... Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, Oceanic, Abyssal, Hadal. I'm not going to be doing any of that here, really. Alright, you know what? Let's get the silt filter and troll net, because that's some good money I can make on the side. And then I'm going to put the other two for now towards the jet drive engine. And then once I get the last two, I'll grab that next. Alright, so... How much for this? 315. Okay. Right, storage. Okay. And I could buy additional research parts. But for right now, I have a way of actually getting them, so I'm gonna refrain. Okay. So let's get rid of the winch for now. The winch. Put that in my storage. And let's put this new troll net. Oh shit, it needs to be right here. Oh, that's so annoying, actually. Well, it's my own fault, really. Oh, I should have reversed that. Well, how long would it take? 4 hours? 5 hours? Well, okay, so the idea here is I should have turned this all upside down, so this would be an extra slot here, and this would be a 4 instead of a 3, or a 3 here instead of a 2. I'm not going to undo this because it would take way too long to reset that, but just pointing out that I fucked that up. But it's probably not that big of a deal. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. I'm gonna actually undock now. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do much with this time here, but... Very spooky in there at night. But, you know, I might as well get out and see what's going on at night around here. I'm gonna need to do some of that gray mullet. Alright, I've already caught these because it didn't make a sound, but, you know, money is money. 6. Alright. Oh, also I should... Oh, little button. This. Here we go. Lower the troll net. Then put it back on haste. What are you? I've already caught you. Okay, so I guess they're not just out at night. Oh, okay, so time, of course, doesn't pass while I'm not moving, but they interact, they still... change over time. Crocodile there. I don't need that. I do, however, need this. Yeah. Oh, the mortar barrel. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, are you for real? I barely touched that. Oh well. At the very least, it's not that, like, critical of a spot. It doesn't damage any components. It's kind of annoying. I was trying to see if I could, get up close and, you know, go on land and search. But... Alright, so, don't know what this bottle is from. It feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know what he thinks of me from time to time. Next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I've written him another letter. This will be the last one. Damn. That person seemed, very sane. More the same fish. Nothing, particularly out of the ordinary so far. This is another blow up this thing. Yeah. But I need 2 of them. There's some metal in there, which is nice, but don't need that right now. I think my next upgrade for the ship needs a cloth and something, scrap, maybe? Maybe it was wood. Okay, that music. Music just rocked up with a vengeance. I guess I'll grab wood, because I think I mean, I'm gonna need it anyway, and I think it might be that I need 1 wood for the next upgrade. So I might as well grab 1 real fast. Up here. Not an objective, so I'm not too worried. Money items are kind of mediocre. As far as the fish, I'm just sort of checking to see if there's anything I haven't seen yet. I don't know what the hell is going on with these. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that it's a bad idea to go underneath of the giant bear trap looking thing. Even though I don't know how it would activate simply for me going under it, since it doesn't seem to be connected to anything other than that winch up top, but, you know, it still doesn't seem like the best idea. Alright, let's back out of this place. Check on this area while I'm going. Yeah, I've already seen you. Again, eventually when I'm, like, grinding out the aberration forms of these things, I'll be hitting all of these fish pools, but for the time being, I'm not really that desperate for money, but I do want to work on the story of the area. I don't see anything there. Ooh. Sort of catfish? Yeah. Certainly is a catfish. Well, I can't carry more than 1 of those right now, so... Although my trawling net seems to have just grabbed 1. Get me the hell out of here! Well, at least they give you some time when they start coming up. Plenty of opportunity to get the... Oh, boy. Just a little bit of the old panic, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Oh, is that... It's getting, my dude's getting a little spooked. It's getting a bit spooky out here. Okay, well, we made it back safe and sound. Put this off by seeing what these fish are worth. So the mullet are worth very little, unsurprising. The catfish is worth a lot, but it is a 3x3. Even that little venture there got me, you know, quite a bit of money. Good money to be made here. Okay. It's pretty good. Let's go to the dock. And I was right. It needed exactly one piece of cloth and one piece of wood. Fair, hold it. Bruh. Fine. Alright. Tier 3 I'll upgrade. That's the achievement for it. The next upgrades are +1 light space, +1 engine space, 4 cargo space, 2 net space, and 2 rod space. Followed by another hull upgrade. Okay, now I wasn't technically dating the video earlier, but now I'm definitely dating the video because, I'm basically recording this not long after, or not long before the... How do I explain this? It's been a while since they already announced it, but I hadn't talked about it because I had recorded before they announced it. But they did just announce recently a DLC for this game, which I'm pretty excited for, honestly. Even though I haven't, of course, finished this game yet. The Pale Reach. Pretty exciting. I mean, I'm very much so enjoying my time with this game so far, so, you know, the fact that a DLC is going to be coming out for it not long after I started the game is, feels pretty gratifying. From the perspective of a fan of the game. When did they say? It was November 16th, so yeah, I mean, like, by the time, realistically, that I'm done with the main game, the DLC will be out, so I can just go right into it, which is pretty nice. Okay, what was I doing? I've got the new ship, it looks nice. Certainly looks more like a ship. So yeah, I've got a lot more space now. Of course, I've got to unlock the extra spots for doing stuff, but the light is back up on top in its own spots again. I'll end up getting a third slot for it, but it's good. Looking pretty good. My character is already kind of panicked, though, so I'm going to actually fix my error from earlier. There we go. I'd rather have this 5 across open than, like, the 2 it would be down here. Because I would rather use this as, like, a straight across anyway. Alright, not bad. And it's 3 AM. I can, my character's calmed down a little bit, too, so I'm gonna actually get out there and see what I can find at night. I don't know what the night fish in this area are like at all. Okay, I ain't doing anything. I'm not gonna, you know, time doesn't pass, so I'm just gonna sit here until that happens. Did I already see these? Same thing as outside, right? Yeah, gray mullet. Not worth this space, thank you. That's just, valuables. Alright, so I definitely want to blow this up. Inspect. Blow it up. Set charge and light fuse. Bottom. Okay. Battered receipt. I will look at that in a moment. I don't have much here. Catfish. You know, I wouldn't grab this normally because I've already seen them, but they're worth a lot of money and I have a lot of space, so... And I don't have enough time to get to the next fishing hole to check for anything different. Oh wow, only one. Okay. There's only 13 minutes before daytime, yeah, daytime there, so... Alright, I have the crab pot thing. Forgot I accidentally hit that. I'm gonna keep Banish on. I might actually try that out. I haven't used that yet, so... Oh, I finally finished that. These tarpon are pretty decent cash. Again, I really don't necessarily need to be, firing fish that I've already seen. I should be looking for crash planes. Certainly ugly some bitches, huh? Sort of fungus looking. Seem pretty easy to avoid, though, as long as you just stop moving. Well, I mean, I always need it, so... Okay. Okay, so this one I can actually inspect. Fuselage of an old fighter plane sits amidst a mass of broken wings and wheels. Try to get inside. Got a fancy boot, broken spectacles, and the dog tag that we need. Okay, so it seems as though some of these wrecks have dog tags, and some of them have pieces of the mortar. So, good to note. I know I'm using a lot of time here. And I honestly have no idea if the fungus guys can show up while I'm, like, dredging. Hope not. But, I'm gonna need these resources if I want to upgrade again, and I do want to keep upgrading the ship. That's one of my main priorities, so... It's nice that the lighthouse is kind of like... I didn't really notice it when I was at the previous two locations, but here it's like omnipresent. It's always just right there. Which is good. I mean, that's sort of the idea of a lighthouse, but it also adds to the kind of atmosphere of the area. Reassuring in a way, kind of spooky in its own right, though. Alright. Money. Okay, storage, storage, storage. All this shit to storage. Next, let's repair the net and go and turn in some of this shit. So, cargo is always useful. I really don't need extra slots for much right now, except for like engine and light, maybe. Now that I think about it, did I already get the unique light for this area? Because they're not unlocked. You just sort of buy new ones. No, yeah, incandescent array. 3,000 lumens, 131 feet range. Yeah. That would be nice, but I do not have it yet. And I need scrap metal for that. Extra light space for that. So I think first things first, I'm gonna work on getting the extra cargo room. Because, you know, makes sense, right? The faster I get bigger cargo capacity, the faster I can make that money back. So, you know, the 300 to actually upgrade the thing. Okay. So 3 scrap, 1 wood, plus 2 wood, 2 scrap for the light, and then everything else is kind of just like get it when I can, so that I can get to the, you know, the last hull upgrade. I hope they keep including, well, I assume they will keep including like hull upgrades and stuff like that with the DLC. Because it's, you know, it's always nice in games like this to have like a visual progression, where the upgrading ship and like the increasing inventory slots is one visual progression. What was that book that I just finished? I didn't even look. This one, Getting Over It with Mind and Body. 15% resilience to panic. That's good. And that message I picked up was a tattered receipt. Goldsmith & Son, number 27, Little Marrow, December 22nd, 1926. Received the sum of $50.00 in exchange for 1 silver necklace with emeralds on silver mounting. Additional notes, received a further $3 for custom engraving on reverse of mounting. Customer to return tomorrow, 23rd of December, for collection. Engraving is to be as follows: for J, my shining star. Okay. I wonder if that's the couple that we keep picking up messages about? Not the jeweler, of course, but like the one who ordered it. That would make sense from you know, from a narrative perspective, that like I keep picking up these notes about this couple that were around this region, and that note had to do with them and their necklace for her. Oh. Make sure there's nothing nearby. Keep hearing like crocodile sounds from the left there. Ooh, Nightwing catfish. That looks cool. Hooked barbels seek out prey in twisting mangroves. A once sluggish fish given haste upon crimson fins. Nice. I'll grab a couple more. Good money in the catfish. Well, they aren't stinky. Really, character's getting kind of panicked. Oh boy. Nice little haha gotcha bitch. Turning my light off. I don't wanna get spooked by the psychedelic cloud. So I was already over here, right? I'm pretty sure this is where I got the first dog tag. It does look very familiar. Grab some more wood. Alright, you know, that seems like a decent plan. Good way to spend my night. Grab like 3 things of wood. Because come the morning, I want to go to the north part of the mangrove and see if I can find another plane. By my guess, the mortar probably only has another piece, like another 1 component. That is a crab. I know that's a crab. The mortar probably only has like 1 more component, so... Ooh. God, it's foggy. So there's probably only another like 2 plane crashes that I haven't seen, I think. 1 more dog tag, 1 more mortar piece. That makes sense.